What's up, everybody? We are about to watch an excerpt from my very first Dolby Atmos live mixing stream where you could hear the sounds moving all around the room. And it's going to be covering the fact that we've always known that placing your left and right speakers should be 30 degrees off center. However, in the Dolby Atmos creation tools, putting a sound into the 30 degrees left, the sound doesn't come out of just the left speaker, it comes out of the left and the center speaker, so two speakers. We have to put the sound negative 45 degrees for it to go to the left speaker alone. So that begs the question, do we need to have the front, left, and right speakers placed at 45 degrees off center instead of 30 degrees off center? So if you want to experience what's happening in the video, make sure you're using some good headphones and you'll be able to hear the difference of a sound negative 30 degrees versus negative 45 degrees, and we pan back and forth so you can actually hear and see what's going on. All right, enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you want to check out any of my Dolby Atmos mixes, you got to sign up for my newsletter and you'll get emailed all of them. There's nothing else to say. Let's do this.
Here we go. All right, so let's bring this back to center, 0 degrees, center channel. Right? There it is. Popping out of the center channel. Now, if we go negative 30 degrees to the left, we should, by what they say, hear this out of the left channel. Oh! Two different speakers, right? Two different speakers. So we actually have to make it all the way over to 45 degrees. So again, if we go negative 30, so that means left side. This is where all the home theater plans and stuff like that and your hi-fi, audio stuff, it's supposed to be 30 degrees to left, 30 to the right. But you can see on the level meters here, that's not the case. We're getting sound out of the left speaker and almost the same amount of volume coming out of the center speaker. And if we slowly move it back to 0, what do we get? Look, it's just negative 0.5. Look how precise this is. Let's go to 0, and it's done. The left speaker is done. So this is very, very, very tight space. When it comes to Dolby Atmos, they change a lot of the rules, right? There it is, 45 degrees. So your left speaker and your right speaker, according to this, the right place for them is 45 degrees. Left and right, 45 degrees off center. What does that mean for everybody that has like home theaters? The 45 degrees are going to be wider than the 30 degrees. So you have your speakers here, but the sounds are supposed to be out here. What do we need to do? Who do we need to talk to? And why did Dolby just go ahead and change everything for Atmos? To make it easier for the creation? I don't know. You tell me, why is there this much of a disconnect? And how many home theaters are, placing the speakers in the wrong place because the home theater designers and stuff don't make Atmos and they don't know about this crazy little disconnect. So that's kind of like what we've come to discover. Like Dolby just threw the book out and was just like, okay, no, it's going to be easier for us to do 45 degrees. So okay, let's just do it. Is there an audible difference between 35 and 40 degrees? Well, let's see. You guys tell me. I mean, yeah, I hear it coming out of the center at the same time. Uh-oh. It's further left. Closer to the middle. Oh, Buddy Love, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Hot take. Dolby made it easier for their wallets. Great show. Oh, thank you for the stream. Hey, no problem, man. So Joe brings up the point that if you pan from negative 45 to plus 45, majority of people will hear that from negative 30 to positive 30. Correct, right? It's a narrower front stage. You've now effectively narrowed the front stage because of the way that Dolby has implemented Atmos. Let's actually try it. Negative 45 to positive 45. Now it's negative 30 to 30. It's not as wide. Yeah, it's not as wide, and then there's that the sound is also coming at me from directly in front of me. If that's hard pan to a left or right speaker in a room and they're placed at 30 degrees, it can only sound like it's at 30 degrees when you expected it to sound like it's at 40 degrees, 45 degrees. Exactly right. Exactly right. We're effectively shrinking the front stage. The width of the front stage is shrunk because the speakers are placed at 30 degrees off center, left and right. Whereas in Atmos, it should be, well, Atmos creation, hard left into the left speaker only is negative 45 degrees, and hard right is positive 45 degrees. We had Anthony Grimani on the Daily Hi-Fi podcast, and if you're new here, we do a podcast every Monday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's on a YouTube channel called Daily Hi-Fi, youtube.com/Daily Hi-Fi. When we told Anthony Grimani what we had discovered, the face he made was hilarious, wasn't it, Joe? He's just like, why is it doing that? Why did they do that? And that's the question that these designers are wondering. Once we bring it to their attention, they're wondering that.